questions.
All right, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the back. I expect you to follow those rules, protect yourself at all times. Do I have any questions out of you, Blue? Any questions out of you, Red? All right, touch them up. Come out ready to fight.
Amateur light heavyweight title on the line here at OCL 17. Mataeo Garner in the gray, Darryl Booker in the black. Zach Young is the referee.
Oh, Booker's right out, man. Just try to take center of the cage. You
Yeah.
have to watch that, though. Booker's got that length, and he just got some pop in those punches. So.
Yeah, he has some really good hands. As we mentioned, 3 knockout wins on his career.
And you can see the body differences we talked about, that reach advantage. It's going to seem that Garner is punching up most of the night, where Booker will be punching downhill.
Yeah.
You know?
Garner trying to stay on the outside, though, throwing those leg kicks here early on. He's trying to change levels and get the takedown.
And I like that. That's good advice. Throwing something off the break. You know, you're either circling out or you're throwing off the break. And right now, Garner's got a pretty good pace popping in and out, light on his feet.
There's the left hand there.
But sometimes it's that
Booker.
Big exchange.
Oh,
he
left hand
clipped him. He clipped him there. And a good, smart by Garner to circle out, feinting the level change there.
Right on the beard.
That's the cool thing about a beard. You think you're punching the chin? It's just beard. At the Battle of the Beards here for a belt tonight.
Leg kick there from Garner. He's got to watch keeping his hands down now.
Absolutely. He's got his hands at his hips, man, and nice little side kick. Miss.
Halfway through round number 1 here in this title bout.
He's got that kind of awkward stance, and that might get him clipped. Again, you see the leg kick land followed by a stern right.
Right hand just grazes Booker, but Booker throws a right of his own that lands.
My concern, Garner's mouth is already starting to open a little bit. I'm not saying he's tired, but at this pace, you know, the perception he's busy. But right now he's busy moving a lot.
Yeah, and I was gonna say he has moved a lot. He hasn't stopped moving for this whole first round.
It's a nice body shot he landed, but now he's got himself up against the cage, going to try to wrestle.
You always have to wonder where the cardio of the bigger guys is.
Nice knee from Garner. This action happened right in front of us here.
45 seconds to go here in round number 1. Garner with a couple of knees there.
Oh, a big right lands off the break. And that's what we're talking about. Throw off the break or circle out. It was a nice right hand by Garner off the break. He's throwing big, but he just caught one himself. Booker fires right back.
Yeah, and Booker has to, not let him kind of walk away and reset. He needs to stay on him here and keep stalking him, cut off the cage.
I'll tell you, Garner's throwing that right hand looking for the big walk-off shot.
Yeah.
But I think he's throwing it hard. It's going to catch up to him, though. And there's
Booker.
Baker.
Booker doing. I think the big thing is his corner needs to tell him is, even though this is a big cage, you've got to find a way to cut off the cage and stop letting him circle on the outside because he's able to pick his shots.
Yeah, cut the angles off. See some good coaching going on here already in Mataeo Garner's corner. This coach is giving him water. I realized when I went into corner a gentleman a few fights ago, I didn't give him water to the 3rd round.
He seemed to be doing all right. He really picked up in the 3rd round. That was his best round.
Oh, you want some water? I know we don't do this cornering thing. Done it a handful of times. That was fun. Coaching each guy right now.
Interesting that Garner not taking the stool in between rounds here as he stays standing.
And as you look at each guy, Garner seems to he's already got his sweat rolling here. He seems to be a little bit more fatigued. Mouth is open, breathing a little harder.
Yeah. Getting some boxing instruction in between rounds here. I think Garner's corner is very confident and very happy with that first round, especially you got a guy who's, both of these guys are, even though they have different body types, they both have similar backgrounds. They both have wrestling backgrounds with some striking and boxing.
He's right out with the leg kick. I'm not a big fan of Gardner's hand position, right? Keeping him out. He opens up stuff right down the middle. And, again, everything is low from his hips,
Garner trying to catch the kick here.
Oh.
A left hand.
Looking
Garner
for a
now.
takedown.
Yep.
He's going to drag it down.
Gets
It's
it.
a beautiful takedown.
And
Just got the butterfly hook in to see if he knows how to sweep from this
it looks like
position.
he was trying to sweep. He's trying to elevate him here.
And he's got it right there. He's got the length on him. He really
He's got that right leg and needs to really
elevate and step over. There's a stomp over
And he's got the
sweep
full
right there. He's
yeah.
just going to miss on it. You got to control the posture of the head and the shoulders. And
Yeah, both of these guys train at really good jiu-jitsu gyms.
yeah. He's back to
Garner
our feet.
training under Nick Brown at All-American MMA.
Yeah,
John Stutzman and Sean Gray.
that's a big
S&G.
shot. The takedown really does change a lot, and there's a big right hand.
Yeah, over the top there. And I think Booker needs to keep, even though he's a taller guy, he needs to keep this fight maybe in close because Garner's doing a good job picking a shot from the outside. And Booker now getting the fight in close, and he's doing
Another
takedown, but rolls
A
through.
sweep through to a top. Can he get the? No, he's not gonna. I thought he was on maybe a mounted guillotine there for a minute.
Yeah, he didn't. I think he thought he didn't have it, so he just used it to get position and ends up on top here. Minute and a half to go, halfway through the fight, and round number 2.
Now he's got to try to do some damage from this position. To hold him down, pin him down with no change in either activity of your striking or
Using that
advancing.
forearm to make space and then
Good.
posturing up and throwing some strikes is Booker.
I love the yelling behind me, just bridge and roll.
Garner just throwing those arms up. You think he might
Trying to
Booker
get to
might
a
look
hip.
for either key.
Oh, right
key
here, we're
lock.
going to look for this key lock here.
I was gonna say maybe
If he can
for
get
an
under
arm
that
bar.
elbow. If he can dive up under, man, if he can weave under that elbow.
Yeah, Garner just throwing his arms straight up, almost like a zombie, and that's that's a good
Dangerous.
way to get arm bar.
Right here, get the back take.
Big shots here from Booker on top. Got plenty of time,
Smothered.
45
just
seconds.
cover in the mouth. There's a hammer fist. Man, when he starts to hip up, that's fine. But you guys, back takes are there. You do not
And
want to end the round.
Garner trying to scramble
arm bar.
out,
The
ends
arm
up
bar
on
is
top.
there. Oh, that corkscrew arm bar was in play, but he's just going to end up getting swept and in the round, maybe on bottom here. Needs to get back to his feet. That's one thing, man, we want to do is try to not give up the dominant position. A lot of time the judges, it's what they seen last, not the most of sometimes. And here Garner just kind of in this half guard, but the guard is open. If he wants to work the pass, he could, but I think it's content.
Garner ends up on top in this round, but I think
The volume.
the round has to go to Booker for that one. I think it might be one round
1-1.
apiece.
I'm going to go 1-1. I'll give that one to Booker as well. Call it 1-1. It's a championship fight, man. Well, you never can tell. That's why, Mr. McKinney, we don't have scorecards.
Yeah.
We have your notes and these commentator duties.
Great fight so far. Evenly matched fight between these two. £205 title on the line here at OCL 17. Garner getting some cornering from the crowd here as well. You always like that. You always wonder, like, if you're, I mean, you've fought. Can you hear the individual people in the crowd, or is it just kind of a dull roar most of the time?
Most of the time it's a dull roar, but I'll tell you what, there are some people that just got that tone of voice.
John Cook.
John, man, I can hear John Cook today.
You can probably hear him from his couch right now.
I could. Yeah, you do have those people that have a certain tone of voice that just cuts through the crowd,
Round 3 here, championship fight. Amateur main event here at OCL 17.
Who wants it more? Let's see. The movement of Garner, that in, out, side to side.
Yeah, he's throwing that leg kick, and his hands still are down pretty low, and you got to wonder.
Yeah.
There's a big right hand
that's a
from
big right
Booker.
hand.
There's a right hand land from Garner.
Garner's a kind of a once you punch, move. Once you punch, move.
Right hand over the top from
nice
Garner
overhand
lands.
right. Gonna change the level there and go for that takedown.
And Booker doing a little bit better job here starting off the cage, but Garner now turns him up against the cage.
Really needs to, there you go, gets that underhook there. He needs to really try to turn him. He doesn't want to sustain another takedown, especially here in this third round. As we said, we think it's 1-1. So who wants it more right now? The busier fighter, it's kind of even. There's a nice knee from Booker on the break. It just misses with a big right.
Fastball right down the middle.
Nice outside leg kick. And another.
Yeah, and as
nice
Garner,
little jabs there.
Yeah, as Garner slows down a little bit just by being, the virtue of being the third round, Booker needs to take advantage of.
Absolutely.
Big right hand from Garner lands. To say Booker needs to take advantage of the fact that he's trying to keep the same game plan of moving around, but he's not going to be as fast here in the third round.
No, and he's just popping in and out. He's popping in and out, but he's catching him. Pop, pop, and he's out. Pop, pop, and he's out. There's a big two. That one landed pretty clean. And another, and another.
Yeah, and
I would call those significant strikes. And a Superman punch.
Over the top. Yeah, but it gets taken
down.
Under a minute to go here in the fight. Garner on top.
Really kind of here digging maybe for the shoulder crunch. If he can get the sweep on the shoulder crunch, if he, his head's in. If he can get the head out and go to the shoulder crunch, he's got the hook in. I think he can sweep.
Yeah, Booker trying to sweep here.
He needs that shoulder crunch sweep. Or now to dive under maybe the K guard here.
Garner in side control now here from top. 35 seconds left for him to work. Now goes to the mount.
But again, the position with no points, no damage or anything.
Yeah.
That's
trying to posture up. Throws a couple shots here from top. And I think the big thing we talked about in the second round, he ends up on top at the end of the round, and that's huge in the eyes of the judges.
He's got the overhook here. He needs to overhook that left leg and try to roll or get to a hip and get the escape. In 10 seconds, he's going to have to give it now and go.
Garner really tries to turn on the gas here right at the end of the fight.
And
that's going to do it.
Good job for both guys. Goes the distance. We'll find out who the winner is here. Getting a strap soon enough.
We head to the judges' scorecards here in round number 3 at the end of the fight. Mataeo, Garner, thinking he won the fight. Definitely going to be a close one. See what the judges think here. Nine minutes of action. Mataeo Garner with the hands up, walking around the cage. Definitely, I think, is more confident in his performance. Tallying up the judges' scores here at the end of the fight. George Phelps makes his way into the cage. Going to have the official result here momentarily.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we go to the scorecard, a round of applause. Two great contenders, two great warriors here at OCL 17. The final bell has rung and your judges have spoken. Judge Darryl Wise saw 29-28, while judges Mark Denmead and Todd Swartz saw it the same, 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision. And now, the Ohio Combat League Amateur Lightweight Champion, known as the Top Ape, Mataeo Garner.
Mataeo Garner winning via unanimous decision here at OCL 17 and takes home the light heavyweight title.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the first 2022 champion of Ohio Combat League. My man, your career's going well. You had a tough fight with Mr. No Gimmick himself, went the full distance, and getting that win, that stamped your card to be here fighting for a title tonight. 3 hard-fought rounds. What a beautiful game plan strategically by you and your coaches. And tonight, you're the champ, man. Let's talk about it.
Greensburg, what up, baby? Nah, man, hats off to my opponent. He brought the dog out of me. We knew he was going to come forward and try to knock me out. We studied him a lot. He's the type of guy that I'll run him a rematch if he wants it. I respect him like that. And then I just want to thank God. I want to thank my family. And I'm taking this one back home, baby.
Well, give it up for your champion here tonight. Look at this mad respect from these two incredible athletes. I love it. Good job, guys, both of you. Hey, well, listen, man, I know that you worked hard for that, and now the next thing on it is to defend that title, man, so we can't wait to see you back in the cage, man. Enjoy this win tonight. God bless you.
Everybody, thank you for coming out. Make it home safe.
You never know.